So I was kind of thinking about where to go on days out next week. So I was kind of like, I want to just catch up with footage, pretty much just catch up with everything. I mean, it's kind of a bit silly to go today because it's just, the weather's just really foggy. And it's like, oh, what was your views like? I'm like, oh, it's just really foggy. So, and then one thing I've stopped doing is putting creams on my groin area. So just to let it just naturally sort itself out. So I put them in a box, put them in my wardrobe, and yeah, just let it naturally do itself better. I was kind of worried that the dogs weren't going to do a good walk this morning because they just could not stop going. You realise how foggy it is over there, just with like how spooky that looks. Literally, you should be able to see like the I can just about see the park bit and like the racetrack bit. So you kind of think if you're going a day out somewhere scenic, it's like, oh, what was the view like? Well, I could only just see this one house and then nothing else. So it's like if you think like Denby Dale, that viaduct that goes from Denby Dale to Peddiston, you go over that and it's like, what did you see? And I'm like, oh, I just saw the outline of the bridge, and that's it. Plus I don't want to really do anything because like I worked a late shift yesterday. So here's the annoying thing, it's not just me, everybody's overtime slashed. And also as well, there were people that were scheduled to finish. There's somebody there. Of course there is. Absolutely. I'm coming. So I'll film that way. I'm coming. So I can film it that way. Suddenly I just don't ever see anyone in the woods. And now I am. I was not even on a till yesterday at all. So essentially I agreed to do 3 till 10 overtime yesterday. However, double checked my schedule, and whoever's doing the schedule removed my Saturday shift this Saturday. So this meant that my shift yesterday wasn't going to be overtime. It was just going to be a normal shift, just essentially a shift swap or a day swap. Not only that, I was scheduled 3 till 10. It had changed to 3 till 9:15. But here's the thing, they were like, they're called twilighters, and they were scheduled till 10 o'clock like I were. There was leaving, no one had been told about it, management had not been told, and they'd been changed to finish at like 7-8 o'clock. So management were like, where you finished? I'm like, yeah, check my rotor. And I'm like, what? When did that happen? Oh, like 2 hours ago. Here's the thing, if they're seriously cutting people's hours in November so that hardly anyone's going to be in, they try to do that in December, they're going to kill Morrison's. Or they're going to, well, not going to kill Morrison's, but they're going to kill our store. Oh, this, just be careful, this will be slippy. when it's got leaves around, you can't see where the path is. So there's actually kind of no point asking for overtime in November, because if I ask for like, oh, can I do this shift on this day or whatever, it means a shift further down the line will get taken off. So yeah, it's kind of weird when a company doesn't want you in. It's like, and it's not just me, it's everybody. In order to run as a business, you need staff. And if you're saying to people to fuck off, they're gonna do. If you imagine like a football team, and you sign somebody, and you say to a player, could you just like fuck off and then not play for us? They'll be like, alright, yeah, I'll go play for somebody else. And that will happen. And it's the same with staff as well. Come Christmas period, if these cuts still happen in Christmas period, and I'm like, oh, I'm only working 5 shifts in December, then yeah. I mean, I know as a company, like saying like we're tight on the billing, but yeah, you can't just. There's people. I mean, I'm on 16 hours. It's not a lot. There's people that are on full time, and even their hours are getting slashed. And it got to the point where it was like, oh, opening times was like, instead of 6 AM, it's 7 AM now. That's a change. Gonna turn left up here. Anyway, I've started playing Temple Run 2 again. So because I deleted it and then I've re-downloaded it, something that's really quite stupid is that it doesn't actually save your current progress. But it saves your characters, but it doesn't save your scrolls, it doesn't save your gems, and it doesn't save your coins. You have to start from scratch. I mean, to be fair, Temple Pass, complete that. There's a new character. There's the Twilight Palace map, which I thought, what's the point playing that? But I thought, well, I can play it, record it, but have it as content for next year. And then, obviously, I can contribute that to 1,000 videos. So play Absolute Racing, play Temple Run 2. There's a new character and a character skin. So unlock those 3, the 2 new characters and the character skin. And then play on the Twilight Palace map, which is essentially a dark version of Enchanted Palace. This is actually quite creepy, just how foggy it is. Like I said, if I went up to Northern Moor and I went walking around Northern Moor, it'd be like quite eerie. This is nice though, watching the leaves fall. So I was thinking, like days out, I was saying earlier, November the 11th is Remembrance Day. So there's the red poppies, of course, but there's also purple poppies for like animals. And on the 14th of November is Pudsey, not Pudsey, Children in Need, which is Pudsey. and you can go to Pudsey. And go on a day out. So November the 11th, go on a day out in either red or purple. And then on the 14th, go on a day out in yellow. In a yellow t-shirt. I'll tell you what, even though it's foggy and pretty grim, it is pretty warm, I have to admit. I kind of did think I really do want to go to Brough, which is like going towards Hull. So like I think realistically Monday would be good, because then the Monday I can walk the dogs in the morning and then catch the train there, possibly. I'm pretty warm now. Mind you, I've just kept walking uphill pretty much. See, look, no view, hardly at all. Go past, try to barge past me. I'm not overly obsessive playing Temple 2 though, because I've wrote a list down on my phone of all the characters, and then like record those maps, record the map with those characters / skins, and then one by one as I record them, I can delete them as I'm doing it, so they can stay private. But like when it comes to next year, it's like it's all recorded, it's all done, it can all go public. And I figured out a verification thing on my shorts channel, because I went onto my actual account, like Google account, and I couldn't do it through that. So I thought, do you know what? Let's just see. I recorded that Saluto race and then edited it. Let's see how many videos I can upload when I haven't got the verification. And you could upload 10 videos a day, which is pretty good, actually. But then it came up with a warning saying daily limit exceeded, and then there was a bit of like a bit to the side that had the three dots, and I pressed it and it said verification. So I was like, okay, clicked on it. It said either a face photo, face video, or like some sort of ID. So this is, bearing in mind like at about 11 at night. So I put my light on, leant up, looked at it, turned left, turned right, and then I got an email saying your verification is under your verification is under review. And about 5 minutes later it said you now have the advanced features. So pretty much for November and December, to just upload as much as I can with content, so when it comes to next year I've got content. But there was a game that I played a while ago, it was like a Lego game, something like brick in it or something like that, and you make these different things up. It's basically a Lego knockoff game, but it's pretty good. And you make up these different creations, and what you do is you film the creations. At the end you put the effort in to create whatever it is, and then when it comes to like you've made Big Ben for example, or the Louvre pyramid, it then shows you at the end what you've made. Record that bit, don't record making it, because it could be like 10-20 minutes. Just record the finished bit. Because like pretty much for games this year on the Shorts channel, it's just been pretty much either Temple Run 2 or Assoluto Racing. And for next year, it pretty much will be the same thing. But to add that game that I found would be pretty cool, because I was like, oh, this is a game I could happily create a series for. And there's parts where it's like, oh, you have to pay like £4 or whatever for a bundle. Happily would. It's Lego. It's not quite. It's a Lego knockoff game, but create a series on it, and they'll be like, "Oh, right, cool. I made that. I made that." I well thought there was somebody there, but it's just part of a leaf. Oh, it's surprisingly quite warm. And one thing I've been doing a bit too much of lately is walking the dogs too much on like long duration walks. Like I'll do like, I'm doing this now, but bearing in mind I didn't actually set off till like probably 10:15, because I got up at about probably 7:45, and the dogs in no way form were wanting to go out at all. So just like did the dishwasher, sorted some washing out, then I fed them, then they went back to sleep and whatever. I did some more washing. I then had my breakfast. Yeah, imagine going on a day out when it's like this weather. It's like, oh, I went somewhere completely new. What was your view like? And it's like ultra foggy. It's like, ugh. See, I'm telling myself, because it's November and December, less days out for sure, because I don't need to focus on a target or anything. It's just a case of when I want to go out, I can. But come next year, it's like, oh, days out, holidays, but then I can also do drink tasting videos. I can also do Google Earth videos of places I've been, past places I've been, and make a video on it. Oh my god, we're stopping. So I'm gonna go along here, walk to the field, and then drop back down into Westvale. Because realistically with Temple Run 2, with that one Twilight Palace map, and you scroll down, so on the actual game there's 75 characters. So you think, okay, 75 videos, but then a lot of those characters have skins, so it's like a variation of that character. So you're probably pushing your video total to between 150, 200. And then when you've done every variation of character on that Twilight Palace map, the three then, I think it's 3 or 4 to unlock. You then write down what that variation is or character is, and you write down the different maps minus Twilight Palace, and then you're like, okay, do that one, I'll do that one, I'll do that one. Initially, to start with, I was like, I just saw quite a few people in the woods. I saw like the 2 at the beginning, and I saw someone else, and then, to be fair, that's been it. It's going to look really strange just being in shorts and t-shirt in a moment, because I'm getting pretty warm. Everyone's going to be like wrapped up in like 2-3 layers, and then I'm just going to walk past people in shorts and t-shirt. I mean, I have wrote down a place name list for like October. I kind of would like to stay over in places I've not been to in a long time, but just do like 2-3 days. I mean, I'd like to go back to Saltburn. I'd like to go back to Carnforth. I want to stay in Penrith. I literally should write down every place name I would like to go to in 2026. I'd be like, right, that's a tick list. That's done. That's done. That's done. There's a place called Belper where my mum and dad went, and they said, oh, you'll really like it here. Want to go there for probably 2 or 3 nights. It's a bit awkward because it's like I have to get a train to Leeds. That's not the awkward bit. Then a train to Derby, then back up the coast, but back north again towards Belper. God, I'm surprisingly quite warm. Gee. Whew. Wow, you cannot see anything. I kind of like that though. And yeah, I want to go to Blackpool. I'll probably stay a weekend actually in Blackpool. Not during heavy shower weather. Wow. I wonder if the fog is actually trapping the heat. Initially, when I started to walk the dogs, or started to walk with the dogs, I was like, oh, well, can't be arsed. But I feel a bit better now. I wonder if it's foggy across the whole country then. I can see somebody. But I can just go to the left. Or they're gonna go to the left. Whoa. This looks freaky. This looks nice though. Oh, they're coming. Oh God. Copyrighted music, 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 or copyrighted music, copyrighted music. Oh, there's someone else there now. Oh boy. Okay, this is where I'm going to have to drop the camera down again. Yeah, she's coming hot. She's not coming again. Chester, come on. Holly can catch us up because she keeps stopping. I need to probably stop because she'll just... If she's going to keep stopping and the visibility is low. Come on. If it wasn't foggy, I'd just carry on. But because it is foggy, I'll just carry on. Well, I won't carry on. Wow, you can't see anybody. Wow, this is thick fog. Absolutely thick fog. Well, the puddle's gone a bit lower. figured once it gets to half an hour, I'm just going to wrap the video up. I've never actually done a half an hour video. Just walking through the puddle. Yeah, this is shit weather for a day out. Like, oh, where did you go? And I'm like, oh, I went to Selby, for example. And like, oh, what was the view like? I'm like, well, shit. We're like, ooh. Well, it's kind of prompting though, because it's like, if you go somewhere that's not very built up, it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's quite cool just to see the view. Well, what view you have anyway. Anyway, because as soon as I get back home, I'll put my phone on charge. Can't see a fucking thing. Oh, there's a path there. Oh, some cones there. Right, I'm going to turn left here. I'm going to turn left, dogs. If you'll move. Yes, bizarrely enough, it's quite warm. It's like I don't even need to go on a day out because literally I did so much on Monday in Hebden Bridge. There's so much. I mean, I did like 15, 16 videos. But there's a tree. So I've calculated it for next year. 12 months, like on the average, it works out to be like 83 videos a month on average. So it comes down to 83. I ain't gonna try hit another target. I'm just gonna hit 1,000 throughout the whole of 2026. So it works out to be like 20 videos a week. So that's vlogs, visuals, days outs, drink tasting videos, Google Earth videos, fast motion videos. Yeah. So as long as I can like go out and I'll be like, oh, I've made like 5 videos today, boom, get them up. And try to stick to like the whole going away once a week concept. Oh god, I think I've just stood in something sharp. No, I haven't. No, it's okay. Right, what we're going to do is when this gets to 30 minutes, I'm going to wrap the video up. I'm going to walk onto the field actually. Oh god. And initially I started this whole walk off at 100% battery. So it's going to probably be 60%, I reckon, or 60 or 50%. If it's like higher, oh my god, there's so much loose stones. Plus I'm constantly having to dodge the dogs because they don't move. A stone's definitely gone in my shoe. Or a couple of stones have gone in my shoe anyway. Wow, you can't see a thing. You can't see anything. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my word. You can see hardly anything. You can't see anything at all. Wow. I suppose if you go somewhere that's low lying in elevation, you're more likely to have a better view. I'm kind of thinking though, if you went to Queensbury, you go high enough, are you above the clouds then? Maybe. That's a thought. Or is it just going to be absolutely thick with cloud? This feels weird, because I know where I'm going, but you can't see anything at all. It's quite disorientating actually. So what we're going to do, wrap the video up now and then just walk. So thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.